Hi guys, I thought I would pop in with a little this and that really. First thing, I would like to say a massive thank you to everybody that left comments on Angie's Happy Mail, the two videos previous. Just blown away by the response really, and obviously Angie absolutely loves reading all your comments, so thank you so much. I'm still enjoying going back and looking at her journals and, getting inspiration and things. Um, so yeah, I thought I'd pop on today just to sort of share what I've been working on really. I keep starting journals and not finishing them, but I'm enjoying sort of chopping and changing what I've been working on. And I've brought out quite a few kits lately, and they all seem to work quite well together, I think. Um, so the other day I was out shopping and I came across this storage container. It's actually for like a food packet organizer in a cupboard, but I like the fact that it was clear. And I sort of got one of these thinking I'll put my made ephemera in the front. I've got vintage ephemera that I've pulled out that I want to use. And then I started a journal for the honeybee collection. So here are my signatures. This is the case that I was going to use. And it's just wide enough for it to fit in the back there. So I thought if I get a couple more of these bins, then I could actually set up a few for the different journals that I've got going on, like these. So I can just pull the bin out and be, ready to work in that journal. And if I get a bit bored with it, I can, chop and change. So yeah, I just thought I would share that. I thought it was quite a useful thing. If you're in the UK, I got these from B&M Bargains for £4, so they're not that bad, I don't think. And like I said, I like the fact that they're clear so you can actually see everything. So going back to the honeybee journal that I've started working on, I'm using this as the cover. So I know it's not related to bees, but I just really like the colour of it. And that sort of, I'm going with sort of like teal and aqua sort of colours really. And I just thought it was really sweet, the girls of the Rose Dormitory. So yeah, I've gutted the inside and it's got quite a thick spine to it. So I've decided to go with 3 signatures for this one. So this is just the carcass, if you will, of where I'm beginning. I just thought I'd do a little flick through of what I've done so far. So I've created some nice frilly pockets, inspired by our lovely Dody. And then tea-dyed papers, some vintage lace. And then I've just used lots of different kits really. So this is out of the haberdashery kits, the French bureau, and these are just sort of my base layers really. Original ephemera. Here's a page out of the kit. I've just added a belly band. So this, I think it's going to end up quite chunky. This is out of the Lazy Days kit. So, like I said, they all sort of coordinate together. So here's one of the main pages as well. Got another pocket here. I've actually been using quite a lot of digitals from Lydia, who's Raindrop Lila. She has a kit, I forget what it's called now, but I'll link it below. But she has a kit which has all these really nice sort of honey kind of golden patterns and things to it. So I've been using them because they really sort of go with this type of journal. And I tell you what, guys, I've got quite a lot of ephemera which I've thought in the past, oh, that's really ugly, because I do tend to make journals which are quite neutral. But I also have like things like this, and now I'm actually able to use it because this, like I said, with it being a honeybee journal, these colours are actually perfect. So I've pulled out lots of ephemera, which, yeah, I thought was ugly in the past, but actually now I'm looking forward to using them in this journal. I mean, just look at the foxing on that. And then I tell you what I've also been using. So I had a happy mail from Boho Chica, which is Michelle. Hi Michelle, if you're watching. And she gifted me some of these hand coffee dyed papers on this book paper. And again, this is really great for, I think, a honeybee journal. So yeah, I've been using those as well. So thank you for them, Michelle. So yeah, I've just been sort of pulling things from my stash, creating the base pages of these signatures, and yeah, I'm just really sort of enjoying creating, but in multiple journals at the moment, but they're all sort of the same colour theme, the same sort of style. Got some lace there, an original document. I love how this has still got an ink splodge on it as well. So these are going to be very sort of rusticy looking journals, I'm hoping, towards the end. I've got a lace pocket down here. Again, this is probably a piece of lace that I might not have used before because it has got quite a yellow tinge to it, but perfect for this journal. Here's another one of Lydia's papers, I believe. Some original documents. I think this is a Ruby and Pearl script. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm just sort of in the process of creating my layers. This is out of the French Greens kit, so I've really gone for like the teal kind of colours for this journal. Again, did some more paper ruffles. Another one from the French Green kit. I've just made a pocket there. I love this image of this floral. I love that. And then going on to the last signature, I'll just do a quick flip. This is a new purchase actually from Nazi, who's Amity Bloom. I forget what the kit's called now, but it's really, really pretty. And it's just the right colour as well. So when I saw it, I instantly had to buy it. Here's a few sheets of the kit. I'll have to list it below because I can't remember what it's called. I can't even remember the names of my own kit, so I'm still Nazi. But yeah, it's really, really pretty and very floral. And like these are all sort of cabinet cards and things. So I've used those in a couple of the ephemera pieces, and then I've used one as a backing sheet here. So yeah, I love those. This is a vintage stamp book paper, so you can see where the stamps have been glued in, but I really like that. Paper, some more of the honeybee kit, another uptuck. This is a French alphabet, like a monogram embroidery book. Some original ephemera, tea-dyed paper, some more of the kit, another little tuck spot there. I think these are by J. Lee, I think, on Etsy. Again, I'll link below. And again, they're really nice, sort of patterny, and they sort of looked a bit sort of honeycomb to me, I thought. I love these out of the kit as well, the little pots of honey. So yeah, and then this is an original book page, and I've just created it into a side tuck. So yeah, this is the beginnings of a honeybee journal, and going back to my bin, my project bin, I'm going to call this. So I've started making quite a bit of ephemera, because I like to split my time between making the base pages and then make a bit of ephemera, and then I'll go back to the books, and I get bored really easily, guys. So I'm a bit sporadic in how I create, but aren't we all? So I've just used these are my cabinet card backs digital kit. Again, I'll link them below. I've added some of the elements from the kits, and then this is actually another one of Nazi's digital kits, and I've just cut out these hydrangea pieces, and I thought they were really pretty, so I've printed 4 to a page, and I've printed these on really good quality photo paper, and I thought, you know, they actually really do look like pressed flowers because she's scanned them in herself. So yeah, I thought I'll definitely use some of these throughout the journal, I reckon, especially like the green colours. So I really like that hydrangea image there. So thank you, Nazi. And then I was also playing with an idea of honeybee like houses, so beehives. So it started off with a tag, and I've just sort of collaged, and I've done some stenciling, and obviously you can write on the back. Then I created a little accordion, so a great journal spot there. Again, more collaging on the front. And then these two are the same in style. So again, collaging, but I've just created a little flip up so you can write inside. So I love how they've turned out. So there's going to be all these little beehives throughout the journal. So I thought that was a really cool idea. So I made those. So here's another one of Nazzie's cabinet card pictures. This I've just glued onto a tea-dyed index card, and I've actually created a pocket in the top here to put some things in, and then I've created a lace pocket down at the bottom. And then these are from my Floral Card kit, which is inspired by Enola Holmes, the films. She spells out the names of flowers in Scrabble pieces. So there's a whole bunch of those in a kit of mine. So I've actually printed 2 to a page, so they're a lot smaller than what they actually should be. But I just love how sweet they are, and I've just got them sort of tucked in here. And again, I'm just picking out highlights of yellow, some purples, and obviously this really pretty green. Then I've also made this little notebook. So this was actually a file folder out of, I think I purchased some receipts from Heather, who's Rose Hill Paper Cottage, and it was in this sort of green file folder, and I've been hanging on to it for probably 2 or 3 years, I think now. Yeah, so I decided to pull that out because I really like the green. So again, I've used some of the kit images there. I've used my French label at the bottom, and it's just filled with tea-dyed paper that I've stitched down the centre. So it's a great place to journal. There's lots of space there. And then I had a session of making some little scrappy doos. And I've just to customise it to go with the journal, I've just added a little image of the bees there. So they'll go somewhere. And there's another beehive. This is a journal card. This is the other half of that card. I split it in 2. Just added some trim down the side and used some stenciling. Here's some more little journal cards. This is one of my stamp sets. This is actually it's a piece of tea-dyed paper, but I've used some old woodblock designs. Hang on a second. So I love collecting old wooden stamps. So these are just a few that I've pulled out to maybe use in this journal. I love all the floral images. I know I've definitely used this one as well. This one I got quite recently, actually. It's called Nobody Knows Botanical, which I thought was really funny. Because when it was, I found it on eBay, and when it was listed, it says Nobody Knows Floral, and I thought, oh, they've just put that because they don't know what it's called. But no, that's actually what it's called. Is this focusing? Paper Inspirations, that one. And then this is the one that I was talking about with the sunflower. Really old Inkadinkadoo stamp. But yeah, I love collecting wooden stamps, so I'm quite happy to use them in my journals as well. So that's just stamped, like I said, on tea-dyed paper. This is a little fold out, and I've created a tuck inside. This is an original piece of ledger that I've got. So I've just collaged the front there. I recently bought a second-hand punch off eBay as well. That's a postage stamp. So I've just cut out some little of the florals out of the collage sheet of the kit, and then I've used one of my stamps just to stamp over it. I just really like the effect of it. So yeah, I've made a little pocket inside, and again, a little journal tag, and this is just backed onto that file folder. So yeah, I really like that. So I just sort of spend a couple of hours in the evening just, well, pottering around making little bits of ephemera. I pulled out that one from the Floral Cards as well, because again, I always think of bees when it comes to foxgloves. This is a frame out of one of Nazzie's kits as well, Amity Bloom, and then I've just collaged one of my images on top. Bee supplies, collage some more. scraps on the back. Here's a little craft paper bag. I think I tried to tea dye it, but you can't really tell. Again, I've used some more of Michelle's papers that she gifted me, so I'm really enjoying them. They just look so sort of honeycomb. Again, collaging, one of my French labels there as well. Just made another couple of places to journal, some tags. Again, here's one of Michelle's papers. Isn't that lovely? I just think it looks so, like I said, honeycomb sort of style. I've used another one of the little postage stamps that I've punched out. And then there's another little French label that I've just put on a little bit of lace. Just a fun little journal card. And then again, that's one of Nazi's cabinet cards that I've just backed there. So yeah, I've got lots of little things that I've made. So in this middle section, like I said, I've just pulled out things that I thought would go well in this journal. And it just sort of helps keep it organised, really. Found this velvet ribbon in my stash. Love the colour. Don't know if I'll use it, but it's there. There's some scraps of the recent punch, embossing punch that I bought and I shared on my Instagram account. I think here my son sort of went to town punching everywhere, but I quite like the effect. So I might include that. This is one of my lace dies with Creative Expressions. I'll link that below if you're interested. Again, I thought it looked quite honeybee related. And I do actually have like a honeycomb die as well, which I need to pull out. This is just leftover document of something, but I just really like the patina of it. So I might turn that into some form of tag. Again, I'm pulling out all these things that I probably wouldn't have used. So all these yellow receipts and things, I'm just going through my stash and pulling out. There's more of that file folder, some more original ledger, some more of, that's just the leftovers from Michelle's papers. I pulled out a couple of envelopes as well. Really liked how this got loads of little stains on it. So I'm trying to incorporate something like that. So this is some sort of entry ticket. Again, pulled it out for the colour. Some typed ephemera. It's got some yellow in there. Probably would never have used that in a neutral journal, but now I can. So yeah, I've just been pulling out lots of things lately and seeing what. Oh, this is one of Nazi's as well. A little number cards. Thought I might put one of them in there as well. So that's sort of where I'm going with the honeybee journal. I thought I would share that so far. And then I also recently made 2 other journals, which again are not finished. But I'm going to get another project bin, like I said, for these. So, right, so this is another journal that I started recently. I shared a little preview on my Instagram. There's a few things that need finishing. I haven't fully covered it up yet. I have this thing about not being able to cover up the original book. So instead I actually just made this piece to sit on top and tie around so you can take it off when you're using it, obviously. But I really liked how it was, you know, sun damaged, if you will. And so it's Wayside and Woodland Blossoms. And you can really tell the difference in where it's been stored. So yeah, I've used this as my journal carcass. And yeah, so I've used quite a lot of the French Grains kit and then some of my other newest kits. I've got a kit Portraits de Femmes that I've been using as well. Oh god, I'll list them all below, but I've brought out quite a few new ones recently. So I've got a nice envelope here. I've pulled it out for the colour. It's still got its original letter inside. There's the embossing. I tell you, every journal is going to get a little bit of this. So those of you who haven't seen it on Instagram, it just says Broma Textiles Limited. I've no idea who that company is. It's obviously English because I got it off eBay, but I just like the fact that it says textiles. So I had to have it. And it's a really pretty piece if you've seen it on my Instagram as well. So yeah, here's more images from the kits, bit of collaging on my envelopes. I'm just going to do a quick flip through of this, guys, just for your inspiration, what I've been using lately. These are quite sort of gothic-y in style, I think. I love this little hair. And then this actually is from Dody. I'll link it below, but she gifted me and the rest of my design team some of her kits to use, so that was really nice of her. Thank you, Dody. And it actually goes really nicely with what I've been using. So I've used it here, and I've just collaged some of my images on top. What did I make here? Oh, it's just a little tuck spot in the back, and I've just fussy cut this flower out. Here's another card that I've made for journaling. Just collaging, really. I just really enjoy whatever's on my desk. I'm going to make something out of. Sometimes you can just get overwhelmed with, right, I have to make something with just this only. But I've just found that these couple of kits that I've brought out recently really go together quite nicely. So yeah, this has just got original ephemera on it and the bird, and then I've collaged some of the word snippets in that kit. That's the portrait de Femmes. This is just a copy out of one of my floral books that I have, but again I've picked it for the yellow. So again, this journal's kind of the yellow and aqua sort of colours. Portrait de Femmes in the background here. So these have got really like sort of ghostly images of women and florals. I really love how this kit turned out. And then here's another one. I forget what this could. I think is it the Woodland kit I used, I think, with this. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll link it below. But this is just the collage sheet, and I've just created a little envelope out of that. Little scrappy doo. Some more collaging. A little up tuck. Again, some of the French green ephemera. There's a book page there. Yeah, it's definitely the Woodland kit. Most of this is from as well, because you've got the eggs. Little scrap there. This is actually a vintage envelope, and I love the colour of it. And it was really sort of worn away, and I've actually just used the side of it and just glued down to create a pocket. And then this is one of the images as well, and I've just tucked some of these in so you can use them yourself. So just little words. And then that's out of my botanical kit. And then that's the flowers that nobody knows, stamped on a contents book page. I really like how that turned out. A little tag here that I've collaged, just some lace and things. Lovely bunny. And then in here I've just folded this card in half and tried to make it look really old, so I've sort of torn it and things. And it's just sort of a family photograph that I thought was really nice. I thought it's out of one of my collection kits of all different photographs. There's a couple of tags in here. Again, another pocket. This is another copy of a floral book that I have. Just really like the colours, so I had to put it in there. I think this is just writing paper. So there is a few pockets that probably need a few more bits inside. There's just a little flip up there. I love this image, the floral image. This just flips up. Little places to write. Little tag there that has a little pocket inside. This is a copy of a French book that I have. Again, sort of picked sort of brown colours as well. This just folds out. And then there's a vintage image here of these children sort of in an orchard by the looks of it, picking apples. There's a little doggy as well. And then some scraps out of my scrap bin really, but I just really like the tissue sort of paper. Another pocket. This has got this was actually going to be this to start with, but then I decided to go with this one instead. But yeah, it's just a little journal card. So yeah, I think there's a couple of things that I need to fill in. Oh, there's a feather in the top here. I thought that was quite sweet. It kind of looks like a bit of a quill or something that they may have written with. Little booklet here. This is out of the botanical kit, I think. And just a scrap of fabric, again picked for the colours really. Nice little writing spot. There's some of my French wage slip envelope, sorry. And then I also actually made a little tiny booklet, which might make it a little bit too chunky, but it's just a little booklet of scraps, and I've just done a little bit of collaging on some pages, made some pockets. There's a little envelope there. Yeah, so that's one journal that's kind of finished. And then this is using the Portraits de Femmes kit as well as the Periwinkle kit that I brought out recently. So the Periwinkle kit was requested by Pat, who's Pat Winter on YouTube. She's on my design team, and she's been asking for a Periwinkle colour kit. So, you know, I did my best. And again, it really coordinates quite well with the recent kits that I brought out, so that's in here quite a lot. This is one of my collection pictures. I thought maybe these two were botanists, because you can see they're surrounded by flowers there. I really love that image. I obviously own the image itself, the original. So yeah, here's the Periwinkle kit, and it's just basically loads of different collage papers in those sort of tones. So it's between a blue and a purple. That's the best I can describe it. But it's a really unique colour to sort of capture. So I hope I did it justice for you, Pat. So I've just done a little collagey bit there, another envelope. This is out of the Lazy Days kit. It's just an envelope, I haven't glued it down. Some original ephemera. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this book is actually, I think it's like Secrets of Women or something like that, but I just love the patina of this book. Again, I don't think I can actually stick anything on it. I'll probably create something like this again. So yeah, there's a little glassine envelope there. I've just popped in some scraps for now. Then another photograph from my collection. Try to make it look a bit old. Again, Periwinkle kit. And there's this lovely lady here. This is just some coffee dye paper that I've used stencil on. Can't get my words out today, guys. This is Ruby and Pearl, Heather. So Portraits de Femmes kit. All these ghostly women. And there's also these little ephemera pieces, which are sort of like postcards, and they've got these like ghostly sort of bows on top, which I thought was quite cute. And that just flips up for a letter. This, I believe, is from Lydia, Raindrop Lila. I think it's actually from one of her just sort of plain ephemera sort of kits, but it's a really, really pretty design on it. This is the Periwinkle kit again, and then I've added, I can't remember where I got these from, but I think I bought them from somebody that had made them, and I just picked it because of the colour really. And then there's a little tuck there, little scrappy do of things, book pages that are from nature books. Another tuck with the Periwinkle, and then that's from Lazy Days I think as well. I love that image of the bird, it's so cute. And then this is just from a magazine from, what does it say, 1896, and I just thought that was really nice, dressmaking at home, and I love all the old advertisements in them, so yeah, I put that in there. This is some original French trim that I've got. I just love how weathered it looks, and it's got a little bit of blue to it. So I'm going to need to finish something on this page. This is a thing that I picked up from Dody, actually. She created a journal and she printed the pages twice to then pick out certain areas to create pockets with, and then just laid them back on top. I thought that was really clever. So it's like a hidden pocket amongst the original design. So yeah, I've just sort of filled it with random bits and pieces. There's another little booklet here out of scraps that I can make. But yeah, I love that idea, so thank you for that, Dody. Some more collaging. I've got a little seam binding bow up there. And I've just trapped this piece of lace through, just sewn it through there. And then some more of the portrait de Femmes. I just love all the floral images. That's the other side of Lydia's page. Some ephemera in here. So this is another piece of the ephemera that's got some of the ladies on. This is a rubber stamp. I think I did show you that. It's another one of my woodblock stamps. Woman in Repose. Rubber Stampede. I love this stamp. It's really, really pretty. So yeah, I've just stamped it on some tea-dyed paper, and it's just a little fold out for a little journal spot there. Added some of the words. This lady as well. You know, and these are really faint sort of designs as well, so you could easily write on top of this. Then this is actually from Dody's kit as well. Again, I'll link it below because I can't remember what it's called, but it's just a little file folder, which I thought was cute. I think I used a Tim Holtz file folder for this. Yeah, I just thought it was really sweet. And then again, that's another one of my woodblock. What's this one called? It says Inkadingadoo. Tin Can Mail. I'm not sure. Some more Ruby and Pearl. This one flips out, and I got another woman. I love how this tag turned out. I just love the colours of it. Another one of the ephemera pieces. This is just a copy from an embroidery page that I've got, and I've just clipped on a rusty paper clip with some original ephemera, and it just looks like it's actually been together for a long time. Another one of the envelopes with the floral design on, and there's a butterfly. I love this lady here next to the roses. Another little scrappy doo. Again, some more of the periwinkle. A flower again. The flower that nobody knows. I've just collaged with that. Then I love this image of these two girls. Aren't they sweet holding their flowers? So I put one of the snippets from the kit, two butterflies. So I thought these two were the butterflies. And then I've got this really pretty lace applique out of my stash. Don't know where I've got that from. But that's a little pocket as well. So I need to put something in there. And then on this side, one of my photographs, and I just made it into a flip. Little hidden journal spot there. I think this is out my noir kit. This is one of Dody's papers from the kit, which I will link below. I love it. It just goes really, really nicely with this kit. So thank you, Dody. And then there's another ephemera piece there. I love this one with the birds on. It's really, really cute. And then there's another page from that book. And I just really like the illustrations. So tore that and put that in there. More pockets full of things. This is a flip up. Again, I think that one's from the Noir. Oh no, Sepia Couture. I think that might be from. And there's another wax seal. Again, did not make it, but it's got like a two-tone to it, which I really liked. Love this image here of this lady. I love this outfit. So bold. And then this is a really old piece of lace that I tried to make it look like an old sampler piece, so I stuck this pin through it and some original ephemera. And then I've just punched this little scallop out here, and it holds it down with a Velcro dot. I got this idea from, I think, Dody and Pat from my team, just to stop it from sort of getting creased or anything. So I like that. It kind of encapsulates it. Another pocket here that I've yet to fill. Little side tuck. Love this lady on a bike. I love this one. Again, those two girls just laid on some old book paper and some of the Periwinkle kit. And lastly, there's a little pocket belly band here, and I've just made this large writing space, and that again is one of my collection's kit full of photographs. And I put the name Marie on it. Thought she needed a name. I love this piece of lace as well. I'm trying to use my lace instead of hoarding it. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just thought I would pop in really and show you. Oh, and then there's there's another journal here that I started. This one I started a few months ago, and I've really not got progressed with it, but I love this book. It's got a really big spine to it, so it's got 4 signatures. And then this was going to be a botany themed journal. So they're quite big pages actually, so this is probably going to take me a long time to fill, but this is just the carcass. I haven't made any of the ephemera yet, but this will be, I said, the botany journal, I think. Again, it's got more of these sort of green images in it, so yeah, I'm quite enjoying myself at the moment. I don't know if I'll be selling any of these, but I just wanted to sort of share the inspiration with you all, and you know, if it sparks some interest or ideas, shall I say. But yeah, please check out the design team. We have a design team of 8 lovely people that post every Thursday, so I'll link them all below. And they've just been knocking it out of the park lately. They really come up with things that I've never would have even thought about, and you know, just getting a different perspective on a kit that, you know, obviously I had a vision in mind, and then they completely come up with something brand new that I love. So if you actually click on the community tab on my YouTube page, every week I will share their posts, so you'll be able to go back through and see all the posts. We've been going for quite a few months now, and yeah, they really are sort of my family. They're a great bunch of ladies. I absolutely adore them all. So hi ladies, if you're watching, I will link their YouTube and Instagram down below. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Hopefully I'll have something else to share with you very soon. Yeah, so take care, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.